Hey everybody, I'm going to try something new. I'm on a walk with Maisie and I want to talk about an idea and I don't want to do a live YouTube. So I thought I would see if I can make a few-minute video on my phone and then upload it to YouTube, and then voila, you get to hear the idea. So let's see if this works. The idea is SWTX. Anybody that's been following me obviously knows about this already, but for the rest of you, here goes. SWTX is a biotech that has a commercial product and a recently approved product from last Tuesday. This is a very, very timely idea. So on Monday of last week, Reuters reported that Merck KGaA, that's the German Merck, was in advanced talks to acquire SWTX. There was no price named. The stock went from 40 to like mid 50s. Later on that day on Monday, Merck KGaA issued a notice to the German market that they are indeed in advanced talks. They use the word advanced as well. And they said there's critical conditions that have not yet been met. So that scared the market. First it went to 60 on the notice, and then it went to 52 when people saw the critical conditions part. The next day, on Tuesday, the drug that people were waiting for to get approved got approved 2 weeks early. It was supposed to be approved, or the PDUFA date was February 28th. It got approved just this past Tuesday, okay? Stock went up to the mid-high 50s, I think. That was Tuesday of last week. Yesterday, so about 8 days later, was earnings for SWTX. People were hoping there'd be a deal by then. There was no deal yesterday morning, but they canceled the conference call completely. So not only did they not do prepared remarks, they just canceled it. And there was no reason for the cancellation, but of course they're familiar and aware that the market knows about Merck's notice of advanced talks. Why do I like this idea so much? There are two reasons. The first reason is, while the stock was in its high 30s or 40 before the Reuters article, and the stock is now trading at 60, one might say that's a 50% premium already, and maybe that's all you'll get in a buyout. I would say that the true unaffected is not 39 or 40, but you have to look at how much it would have went up on the PDUFA if it got the drug approved. You can look at option prices for what the Strata was pricing in January before there was ever any talk of a deal. And that Strata was pricing a $10 move. So it's my belief the stock would have went to the mid to high 40s on approval. And there was a good label as well for the drug. So if you use 45 as your new unaffected, and a typical buyout premium could be anywhere between 50 and 100%, you can easily get into the 70s or 80s for this buyout price. My only sense of caution is that Merck KGaA is about a $60 billion company, and this would be a sizable acquisition in the high single-digit billions. And while they have the flexibility and capacity for that, this isn't a $200 or $300 billion company that can really just pay any amount or any price. The reason why I'm so enthused about it now is it's really kind of unheard of for them to have canceled the conference call yesterday. And I'll tell you why. Without being incredibly certain you're not going to sell yourself, you do the conference call and you just say you're aware of the Merck statement and you will not be commenting on this on the call. The reason why you do this is you want to put maximum pressure on the buyer, and you want to also make it seem like you have no problem going it alone. And you talk about your new approval that just happened 8 days ago, and you talk about your commercial product. There's really no benefit for them to go silent unless they're so confident that a deal is coming that they want to give the respect to the partner to be able to talk about the launch of the new drug on their own. The other possibility, which while remote is definitely there, is that when Reuters put the article out on Monday, they were in exclusive talks with Merck, and that brought in new bidders. And they have now since had a second or even third bidder show interest. And if that's happening, that could be part of the reason why we haven't seen a deal yet by Merck KGaA. Note, it's almost certain that Merck has to notify the German market if they stop negotiating with the company. And there has been no notification. And the German market is now closed for Friday. So it's my belief we have a deal very soon as Monday. And if we don't have a deal on Monday, it's even more likely that we have a possible bidding war here. So the way I look at it is, my downside is 45 or so. It might go to the low 40s if in a messy break, but 45 seems fair given that each of these drugs should have $1 billion potential. So at a peak number of 4 to 5 times sales, that gets you to this $80 or $90 or $95 price target. If we don't get a deal on Monday, I think it's possible that we have this bidding war. And sorry, I was talking about break and upside downside. So 45 on the down is 15 down. I think a deal can come anywhere from the mid to high 60s on the low end. I'd be pretty disappointed and shocked if the deal was 60 or 62. More likely 66 to 68 would be a disappointing deal price. But I think it could be as high as 75 or 80. Straddles are pricing in a $16 move. So I am long common, and I have sizable March call spreads on. My favorite is the 55-65 spread, which basically just says you want a deal at any price. And for that spread, I'm paying up to $6 or $6.50 for it, which is basically saying 1 up, 2 down. And I think there's probably a 95% chance of a deal. And then additionally, a 95% chance it clears that 65 price point. So for 1 up, 1 down, it's pricing in a 65% chance. So I like that to layer with common, and I love it. All right. That sound is Maisie saying we're home and she wants a treat. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it works. Bye.